The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of RainMaker Creations by Arabella Marketing and PR.
All right, the Valley's growing, and joining me is RainMaker Creation, father and son team Enrique Jr., Childs, to talk about how they are helping the community support and grow here right now with this big growth. How are you two doing?
Good.
So this is awesome. So RainMaker Creations, talk a little about this, Enrique Sr., because this came about almost 4 or 5 years ago, where you were working for other companies and you saw the need to go off on your own a little bit, didn't you?
Yes. There's definitely a need for general contractors in play and people that are going to help other people make their dream come true, basically.
Yeah.
So whether it's residential housing or commercial buildings.
Yeah. And let's talk about what a contractor does, because I think a lot of people think the contractor is actually, they're building the house personally. You actually do that a little bit because that's how it started. But what's a contractor actually do for people?
Well, there's about 5 stages of construction that you look at, going from the project initiation to the closeout. In between, you have design work, you have procurement, you have construction and monitoring that you have to go through. And then the final closeout of the project is basically getting everybody paid and ensuring that the owner is happy with the end result.
Yeah. And I think you probably come across a lot of projects that people have pretty much watched YouTube, not saying me, and have to give you a call. Am I right?
Been there and done that too. So yes.
That's because a contractor knows exactly what's building, what goes on, and of course what the laws are. And that's something that a lot of people forget about when they're building stuff in their backyard, don't they?
Yeah, because everything has to be inspected, has to be up to code.
Yeah, and that's where you guys come in to do that. And I love that you do from the small builds to big builds, which is important. But the other part that's really great is that you have your son here with you, Enrique Jr., and this is really neat, a father and son team working together. And I love the story that we were talking about is that you actually said, hey, listen, you're graduating from high school, and you said you got an option. What were those options?
College or let's start a business together.
Yeah, and he picked starting a business together. So, Enrique Jr., how is that starting a business with Dad?
I'm just starting out, but I like it. I think he's a perfect person to go off of.
Yeah.
Because he's been in business for like a long time. So I got a good role model.
Yeah. Was it something you wanted to do? Is be a builder after watching him, or was it like one of those of my kids like, oh, I don't want to do that yet until like you get older?
Exactly.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So the early mornings, right? This is great. And so with Dad working with your son, I know there's probably a lot of parents out there that are going, I'd love to bring my son into the business. Was it hard to do?
It was absolutely hard to do because you want so much for your kids, but they have to want themselves.
Yeah.
You know, and instilling that and trying to get that, because right now he's going through all the trades. So whatever work that we have in the different trades area, he's working those trades.
Yeah.
So he's learning that and learning the value of what people bring to the table.
Yeah, and I think what's also important too is that we need these type of trades. We need these type of young men coming into the contracting work, because we're seeing a lot of work go on here. So it's great that you guys are one of those companies that are doing that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, let's talk about building here and how it's growing so much. And if people are looking to build with you, how do they do that?
Number one, first get in contact with us. Let us know exactly what you have going on, what your plans are, and what you want to see as an end result. So we'll sit down, talk you through every important phase, and make sure that you're connected to the right people, as well as, you know, getting from point 1 to point 5 or whatever it's going to be at this point in time.
Yeah, and we're seeing some big builds here, and I mean, this is amazing. What's this one right here that you guys are doing?
That's actually some work we did with the local casino here in town. Yeah. So we built a couple benches for them just from the ground up, and we did some roofing projects for them, I should say.
Yeah. Well, that's what's great about this, is that you are local and you know this community, you know what goes on. So it's really nice, and you work all over the valley, right?
Definitely, all over the state.
So all over the state. Wow, that's good. All right, Enrique, what's your goal with building?
With building, I haven't really thought about a goal yet.
Yeah.
But but profit-wise, I want to live financially free.
I like that. You know. There it is, and that's how it's starting off now. So I love that. That's great. Well, it is RainMaker Creations. Information's right there on the screen to get a hold of them. And again, you got 2 for the price of 1, you could say right there. Father and son team working together and making sure your building are done right. So, all right.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of RainMaker Creations by Arabella Marketing and PR.